Yeah, the height is going negative. It's also not aborting quickly enough. And it's just crashing because it goes way too deep. Is it aborting at all? Yeah, it basically aborts anytime. So we got to do that here. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, see that? Yeah, it shouldn't even be reaching that condition. Like it should stop recurring. It shouldn't be going down because W should be. It should have stopped like right about here. No, even further. So see how H is. It should have stopped right about here. That's where it should have stopped. Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't even be doing it there. It's gotta be done. Yeah, it's kind of warping my brain. Yeah, honestly, it's like right here. We should abort. If the width is less than a 10, or the let's do this abort again. And we'll actually do this. So what we want to do is just not ever be able to, not ever have that happen, right? This should abort out. But we're getting to where it comes down to here. And then this is actually running even though width is greater than 5 and height is greater than 5. It shouldn't even be doing this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do that. And then it should stop. Oh, we need to test left and right. Okay, let's let that run and we'll see what happens again. Yeah, see, this should just never even happen. Okay, no, it aborted. It aborted. See how that went negative? Yeah, so we have to stop there. That's fine, that's fine. But see, yeah, okay. Okay, let's look at that. Make split. Horizontal. Yeah, why is that so jacked? Yes, because it goes negative. Yeah, so that shouldn't be happening at all. Well, we can also just add a counter and say like, just stop after 4. Just kind of hack it until I can sort out why that's it's either getting corrupted. I'm pretty sure it's not corrupted. It's just it's a size t that's getting subtracted. Where is that? Yeah, here. So what was the horizontal split right before that? Okay, split is 9. No, that shouldn't have gone negative. Yeah, height minus split is 9. Yeah, see that? Look at that. Split is 9 there. Height is 13. And it should have aborted right away. All right, so what is happening is these are getting converted into, the width here is getting subtracted and the height there is getting subtracted, but because it's a size t, it's going to a giant number, and then the check to make sure that it's at the top here, that is not happening. So we actually need right here. Let's do this right here. So cur height split. Yes, split is less than cur dot height. All right, so we're going to confirm. Yes, because we do a check here, and also greater than 0 at least. Okay, and we want basically the same thing on the other branch. And that should help catch when that happens. We can sort of figure out why it's happening. I think actually this, instead of a check, we should just return. Just abort. Don't even make a room. Just get out of there. Because at that point the split has gone wrong. But I suspect that really what we want to do is re-roll the split. So there, and this has got to be here. So as long as this condition here is true, right? So this one is true, then this will always be a positive number, right? It's impossible for split to be less than current width, and then subtracting current width, which should be greater, from split should always produce some positive number. So that's what we want. Oh, actually we gotta save that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now we're catching it. So for some reason the split is 41. Anybody got a good book on trigonometry I can take? Is this even trigonometry, or is this just like dumbass math? Okay, so see this? So if I'm calculating a split, all right, so we got our grid, right? We cut it in half, right? That's the split. So if I'm calculating my split as origin plus the width, right, say, and that cuts it here. So I say it's 48. Now when I go in and I say current width is minus the split, yeah, the current width is going to be that wide, but the split will be bigger in some instances. All right, so that's what's going on. I don't know, I could just say screw it, abort it. Just confirm my thinking on that's correct. Yeah, because if you look here, it's a vertical split, so it's dealing with the width. X is 32. X plus the width is 49. Width is 17. Right? So in theory, that's kind of like off to the far side. It's a vertical split. It's kind of like over here. It's like this is where X is, And then we're going to make another split down the center. And it's going to end up like here. So that's the coordinate of that split. It's going to be like right there. So then when I come out of that, the split is at an exact coordinate, but I'm calculating it relative to there. Yeah, I'm doing all of these as relative coordinates, but they need to be absolute from here to here. That's what's going on. Okay, all right, okay. Got an ad break soon? We do. Ad starts in 2 minutes. Let me do like a little 5-minute break. That'll do the ad, give you some music. When I come back, I think I will have this sort of sorted out. So basically the problem is I'm calculating absolute ads when I make, or ads, absolute coordinates when I make the split. But then when I'm doing this here, I'm doing relative coordinates. But they should all need to be absolute. Okay. I'll be right back. And we're back. All right. Okay, so the problem is, yes. Let's confirm I got my head wrapped around this right. Yes. So I'm doing that. Okay, so the split, let's say it's a vertical split. Width is 17. But that's not the absolute width where it's at. So the width, the split is here, say. So I have to have, it's actually more like x plus the width minus the split. Yeah. Because what we have to do, I actually have a pen. I should use my damn pen. See, what I'm doing is I'm just subtracting the width minus the split, right? What we actually want is we have to basically move out to here plus the width, and then we subtract the split from that, and that will give us this region. Okay, great. So this is wrong. Also, the check is wrong. Split has to be less than the y plus the height here for it to work. And then the split needs to be less than the x plus the width. Yeah, because that'll move it out. So basically it worked before because we had just only one. We just had basically a single box, right? So if you cut that, then relative coordinates are absolute coordinates. But the second you start cutting it further, now you have these relative coordinates that are here. So you can't just subtract from that, or else it runs out. Okay. So that's the check we have to have, and then this is the new width. Is the cur x plus the width minus the split. And that works because this then has to go out there. Okay. And this is the current y plus the height. Okay, I think that's the solution. Okay, getting closer. Okay, but I think my check might be wrong. Was that horizontal? Yep, okay. Current height is 10 and y is 18. So the split is exactly 28. Okay, so now I think we can go back to removing a bit, like giving a bit of padding on it. Let's run that a few more times. Run that test a couple more times, see if we get kind of a similar thing. Yeah, so see, 10 plus 10, the split is at 20. Yeah, so we just got to add a little bit of padding in there. Okay, and then it basically kind of worked one instance. Yeah, so we make the split with some padding, and then we're probably golden. Okay, cool. All right. So this here will give us a coordinate, an absolute coordinate to somewhere. That's in between here and here. So this may be totally wrong. Let's do this. No, plus 1 here. Just to get kind of like a 1, minus 1, and then same thing here. So that'll give us sort of like a 1 cell padding. Add 1 there and subtract 1 there. I was trying to get it to kind of be in the center. It's still random, but I think if we just do that, we can get at least something kind of working. Okay, good. Let's run it a bunch of times. We'll change the test to actually do this kind of thrashing. Look at that. Okay, so now we got a problem that we blast past the stack for some reason. That's fine. I think we can just give them a max depth. Yeah, so that's one that we'll have to kind of figure out why it never seems to make it down there. I think if we constantly... Yeah, see, it basically keeps wandering and never actually aborting. It's rare, but yes, it'll do it often enough. Okay, cool. So we just have to make this a bit more constrained. So now let's go back to doing the quarter thing. But this time we have to do the current. No, we can actually do this. We can go... Right, so that'll give me like basically 25% on either side. Now I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do some checks there. Okay, and then what we want to do is plus the quarter and then subtract the quarter. Okay. And then the same thing down here. So we have basically a 25% padding on either side to figure out where the split goes. And this one should be width. And then I think I will also have like a depth. Like it only does 5 rooms or something like that. Yeah, it's still going crazy. Periodically it seems to work. Oh, probably because I'm not actually doing the quarter here. Yeah, okay. And then this one. Okay, cool. Oops. I think I broke my game. We'll run it again. There's another thing I need to handle is if you double run it. Okay. Okay, so that's working a lot better. See if that does it reliably or if we get a bunch of... Yeah, so that we don't want. Ah, they're going negative. Okay, cool. So that's most likely because quarter is possibly too aggressive. Yeah, okay, so... Split is at 22, 14, 9, 17, 8, Okay, it's boarding. It looks like height stayed at 11. Yeah, so it keeps basically going out of the bounds. Alright, so that's easy to fix with just like a quick, don't go too deep. So we're just going to do a depth count. Honestly, I think that's even easier. Let's turn this into a check. Let's say it's going to be greater than 5. We can probably do both, actually. Hold up. Yeah, we'll just do it as an abort. If depth is greater than 5 is going to give us about 10 rooms. Yeah, we'll just set it to 4. Not sure why I did a comma. It's not prologue. And let's make sure we do parentheses around this. No, we don't need to do that. Add a logic and if depth is less than 5 or this or this. Okay, and then when we call partition recursively, it's not efficient. We kind of want to do it here, to be honest. But we just do depth minus 1. And that'll be as like a stopgap until we can actually work out a correct way to say, oh, well, the room size is good.
Looks like somebody needs a nap.
Oh, I got a bug. I really hate that shit. And this should be, where's that happening? Oh, depth is 0. Okay. Right, so now that should just abort no matter what. Well, that was great. Like, come on, man. What is this bullshit? Oh, I'm probably doing my depth wrong. Oh, yeah, okay. Depth should go up. Okay. I need some tea. I'm gonna get tea in a second. This is +1. This is +1. There we go. This is hilarious. I should full screen that. Just like I flip to it when the build runs. Alright, so then it's only going to go for a few rooms. Well, then we'll print them out. Let's run a whole bunch. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, I think just giving it a depth parameter. And I'm positive there's a way to say if the map is this big, this is how deep you need to go to get rooms of like a guaranteed sort of certain size. Yeah, see, that's like insane. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I'd have to do like some debugging. It's most likely splits are just ending up in kind of weird places. I don't know, maybe a depth of 4 is too much. But we'll have to see. We'll just run it a bunch and then at least it's not crashing. And again, you should definitely do this before calling that function, but yeah, we'll just have to work that out. We can probably do that actually. Okay, so do that. Let's come up here. And we probably just have to invert that check. And then maybe we can do a precondition that guarantees it's never really called that way. Okay, so we're gonna invert this. So if depth is less than 5, if depth is less than 5 and current width is less than 10, that's got to be inverted, I think. And no, we should do left width is greater than 10 and left height is greater than 10. Then do that one. Right? Oh, yeah. So if we have enough space in a parent, then we can go down in it. So if right was really huge, we can go into that. But if left wasn't, we couldn't go into that. That makes sense. So say if it's greater than 10. We don't go too deep. Alright, let's see what it did. Yeah, that's a bit more reasonable. Let's see how deep it goes. Okay, so then the only other constraint is like the size of the room. Let me look on the test. How big am I making that shit? $50 by 20. Well, how the hell is the split being so huge? Interesting. Yeah, it seemed to be blowing past. Yeah, so see how that's bigger. Right now the split is too big. Alright, so we're gonna constrain that down. Basically, I probably have to do some off-screen math education. Let's set that to 3. We'll just pretend I know what I'm doing. See if it builds. Alright, we're good. Yeah, because what's happening is basically I'm cutting it, right? And then cutting it like this, and then cutting it like this, and then at some point the split goes out here. Right, which I don't have. I don't have a map that big, so I'll have to add another constraint where the split can't be bigger than the root. So I'll probably have to pass the root in, but I think this will get us something to work with. Yeah, because see how split is 100. Yeah, see these should never happen. Right. Yeah, basically these are calculating rooms that are outside of the map. And so when we go to actually draw those. Yeah, actually, if we keep the root node while we recurse, while we like go down, so it's like basically right here. That's outside the map. Yeah, see, that shouldn't happen there. Okay, so we got some stuff to fix up, but I think it's like close enough that we can actually draw the map. About the only thing I would do, let's just make the depth real shallow so we only get a few rooms. It's kind of a cheesy way to do it, but yeah, also it seems to be doing some overlapping. I think I'd have to visualize it to actually confirm that. Which technically it shouldn't be. So we'll have to see how that goes. But it's close enough. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do a drawing routine next. Partition map, and then we're going to do draw map. And that's going to be basically just the root, and we'll do the depth thing as well. We'll grab this. Now I'm positive this is not going to work, but I think what I can do is I can hack a slight fix. Let's say I make a bunch of rooms that don't fit in the map. I'll just skip them. So anything that's outside the range, I'll skip it. And actually we're going to go partition. We're going to keep the root. We'll go partition the current, and we're going to keep track of the depth. No, we don't need to have the depth. Yeah, we'll just do a left and a right, and then any nodes that don't have a left and a right, we're done. Okay, and then when we draw the map, we need the root, and we could go root. Like that. The purpose of keeping the root is so that we can take any room that is outside the map, we just skip it, just return, and we're done. Okay, so get rid of that. We don't need a for loop. Okay, we're gonna need that. But yeah, we just draw the room. Okay, so if left plus x, left x plus not left, we're going to go cur. Okay, so we're going to go cur x plus current width is less than root width, because the root is basically going to be the whole map, right? And if cur y plus current height is less than root height, then we draw a room and we go down. If we don't, then we're done. And so then we just do draw map. This is the left. this is the right. And actually, it's easier to just do this and go to 0. Oop. Okay, so now we have, let's put that down there. So now we have our start position. We have the next one to do. That's going to be left or right. We have our terminator. So it'll stop when these, if any of these conditions aren't true, it aborts because that room is outside. And then it's going to just draw the room and go left or right. Go left and then right. Okay.
Looks like somebody needs a nap.
Oops. Oh, where's make room? Oh, okay. Oh, we need the map. Or just put this in the map? I think so. I think that's what we gotta do. I know, just give it the map. We'll restructure this when it's kind of like working more reliably, and then I'll move it. I'll figure out if it goes in a class or it's in some other thing. Clean up the code more. And then, yeah. Oh no.
Looks like somebody needs a nap.
Must have been a semicolon. Oh. Yeah, that would help if I, like, you know, called my own function correctly. That might be a thing. Okay, there we go.
Looks like somebody needs a nap.
That's still not right. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I think I need to restructure this, make it more serious. Trying to get by with garbage. Okay, yeah. It's not the best of code. All right, so it's kind of running, but not really drawing anything. Is it even running? That's the big question. Oh, if current X. I wonder if I need to call it separately on left and right from the root instead of calling root. Let me log that. Oh yeah, so that's most likely just not even accurate. Yeah, because current is always going to be, it should be hidden. Oh, is it just something as dumb as this? No, because that would put it... No, because what I want is I want to make sure that it's always going to fit within there. Yeah, probably easiest is to just pre-do it ahead of time, and then I can sort of like sort out. Just basically do that.
Looks like somebody needs a nap.
What's the problem? Oh, this needs some serious restructure. It's starting to piss me off. I think I gotta use the map. But the root is supposed to be kind of the big partition. Hey, why is it 48:18? The hell are you talking about? Hold on. Let me look at my test. Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, so why is that calculation wrong? X plus width. What in the hell? And then Y. Alright, let's just use the map. Just use the map. This is dumb. Just trying to make sure that we don't draw a room that's outside of it. In that case, we don't even need the root. But we should definitely, I should switch it to use the root, just as long as I actually figure out the stupid divisions. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so then it's dying right here. Okay, let's well, those checks should work, so I wonder why it's complaining there. Alright, let's take a look. The hell are you talking about? Seriously? Am I doing this crap again? Well, 48 is less than what it has. Can I do that? I don't think so. What in the hell? Right, okay. X is this. What in the absolute hell is going on, dude? Well, I may need to stop pretty soon. I like to kind of stop when there's a bug like that, because then I sort of work on it. But I'm baffled because this should never run into that situation. So this must be happening somewhere else. And one thing I also have to figure out is I can't get any decent stack traces. Yeah, no stack. I mean, that's a load of fucking bullshit. Like, what are you talking about, no stack? So most likely it aborts, and then C++ doesn't do a proper abort trap there, because it's an exception. And if I remember right, it's hard to get... no, Clang is the one that has it. So I need to basically catch exceptions and print stack traces manually, I think. But all of those should fit. I'm not sure why it's exploding. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to effectively come in here. So let's check. Check here. Y is less than and then let's check here. Then we can go back to this. So if those two checks pass and we still get the exception, then it should be happening somewhere else. Or it's a classic memory corruption. Which, yeah, I don't think it happens. Yeah, so it's gonna be happening somewhere else. Hey Caden, how's it going? Yeah, it's gotta be happening somewhere else. And since I can't get reliable stack traces, that exception is just completely useless. Yeah, it's not even printing, really? Hold up. Yeah, we need this back. Still working on my little game. making the map. But kind of about to sign off. Where is... God damn it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I sleep, it'll come to me. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, so I need to basically get better stack traces because like this is impossible. It's just a project I'm working on, but it is for a course I'm gonna do. Yeah, I need better stack traces because every time this happens, I appreciate it. I'm glad it told me, but this is completely useless. Like this output doesn't even tell me what the number was, even if it told me the number. Also, none of these numbers really should cause an error. 49 should be fine. 7 should be fine. Also, I'm doing a check. I'm checking right here. So Y should be less than that. That should be less than that. In fact, let's do this. Yeah. it's not even do that. How about this one? Okay, so it's not even in this location. There's a vector somewhere else that is having problems. Okay, false positive. Let's leave that there. Let's leave those checks there. We should totally do that. It's got to be... Oh, I'm such a dumbass. It's this. Yeah. Draw map. Recursive draw map. These might not exist. Okay. If her.next size is greater than... No, equals 2. Now that's not totally accurate because we could have it where like it drew one but not the other. But we'll do that for now. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. So what's happening is we're going down to a leaf node and that leaf node doesn't have any children. Yeah. Coding Live's pretty popular these days. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Made 2 rooms? What are you talking about? Make 2 rooms. My ass. Alright, guess I gotta do it. I don't even know. Okay. If it's greater than 1... Do we have... It shouldn't be greater than 2. It should be equal to 2. Let's log that else. Also, I'm at a point where this code is a total mess. I need to restructure it, clean it up. That alone will probably make it better. Seriously. I'm doing all these splits. Yeah, what, am I just not adding enough? That's crazy. Let me look at my depth. You know, I'm really not using depth correctly. Oh yeah, I'm just not even going that deep. We're gonna change this to countdown. Because then we can set the depth in the call here. Alright, so let's go 4. See what that gets us. Alright, so I'm technically only doing it twice, which is why. Okay. Yeah, so when I do that, it explodes. Let's try one more time. I just want to get one map kind of working. What do you mean, no children? You're just high. You're high. There are children. Two. Okay, there we go. That might also help. Yeah, so every once in a while it goes ape shit like that. A lot. Okay, yeah, so we gotta... this dude. Either it goes nuts and it just goes way out of proportions, or it only does that. But see, no, this is totally wrong. This is totally wrong. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it here. I'll give it a little bit more time, but I'm at a point where I know I need a break, and then I come back, and I will totally be able to solve this. There's no way that is, because if I go down there, that's 1, 2. Yeah, it must be, it's kind of, it's basically my math, obviously my math is all messed up, but the code is also kind of at a point where it needs to be restructured, kind of cleaned up. The idea is there, but, and also it looks like I'm not even actually pushing. Okay, I'm just going to do something. Yeah, so pushes plenty of children there. Yeah, basically, I need to have better constraints on how it works. Either it does... Yeah, see, and then my draw room, it should be push child, push child, push child. It's pushing tons, and then draw room's like, no! Yeah, so basically the way I'm constructing the graph is not right. Yeah, and the way, yeah, because it's basically... I am totally pushing a child, but it's not actually working the way it should. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Oh no, but that's not going to work. Yeah. Let me just look real quick. Alright, let's do that.
Looks like somebody needs a nap.
Oh, size. Yeah, so we want to see what the root, the main child of the root has as a
Looks
size.
like somebody needs a nap.
Yeah, actually I do. I'm getting tired. The left child, next size. Yeah. Because I'm making dumb mistakes. That's usually because I'm tired. How is that even? Yeah, so I'm not constructing this graph correctly at all. I like from the root, I push 2 children, and then it is not there at all. Okay, well, we just gotta work on that more. Most likely it's going to involve a bit of a cleanup, and then it'll probably like set itself up real easily. Maybe I'll do a little bit of offline, sort of like make sure that the math is correct, because it also just goes haywire. It really needs to be constrained into the map size, so it needs to be more constraints to it. And then maybe I'll research someone's like made a slicker algorithm than my hack job trying to put it together. But I mean, ultimately it's supposed to be pushing a child there, pushing a child there. And this is the root. Let's do a depth of 1, right? Because the depth of 1 should exit. Oh, you know what's going on? Hold on. This should be minus. And this should be minus. I don't think that's going to help much, but remember, now we're counting down. Okay, and then it's still not going to work, but let's do a depth of 1, and then we'll see how that works. Yeah, see, it's definitely not supposed to say left has 0 children. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe. Okay, so let's do a depth of 2. Yeah, for some reason when I'm literally logging push child and then root has no children, that's a bag of bullshit. There's no way that's right. All right, so I'm just not constructing that correctly or not understanding how this is actually, like, I'm literally doing it right here. So I don't know what is pissing off the C++ gods. Yeah, cur is there. It's a reference, so it should be referring back to the main one. Partition left and right. It should get copied. This is next is getting a push back. Yeah, next is empty. That should be fine. Yeah, I'm kind of baffled as to why it would be literally pushing it on and then, I mean, let's just check here. Yeah, you got me. I'm definitely not constructing it correctly. Also, I probably... Yeah, I just basically need to figure out how I'm not constructing these correctly. But let's look at this real quick. Yeah, no, because then after I construct those two, I recurse down into them. Oh, you want to bet? I bet if I move this after. Because I'm also doing some copy construction and like all sorts of weirdness. I need to not do that. But these are reference, and then this is going to do a copy. So if oh, okay, yeah. All right, so I'm definitely getting tired. We're going to be calling this quits pretty soon, but it's almost positive. Yeah, still not right. Oh, hey, but the root has 2 children. Okay, that's progress. I mean, it's wrong so far, but hey, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right, we're getting somewhere. Probably just a couple more sessions, and definitely I need to clean this up, make it work better. All right, yes, you too. Also, I need to refresh my memory on how exactly you would create a data structure like this, recursive data structure. I haven't done it in a compiled language in a very long time. So I need to educate myself. Yeah, it's kind of working. Okay, let's just run it for a depth of 3 and then see what we get. It's going outside the bounds of the map a bit and all that, but at least it's not crashing really. Yeah, and also it yeah, and also I'm more or less just drawing over the room, and really I need to like basically make the rooms smaller. Because if I draw a bunch of rooms that are like, also I'm not sure why they're all 48 wide. Oh yeah, that would make it wrong. Yeah, what the hell? No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, yeah. This is totally wrong. I was wrong about this. This is wrong. No, this is... Okay, I completely screwed this up. All right. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Yeah, basically, let's throw some notes in here. Because the way I'm drawing it is relative. It's like you have an origin, has a width, but then I put the width in absolute, which is actually where the outside edge is. Yeah. This shit needs to be totally rethought. All right, so tomorrow, 4 p.m., I will make this nice when I have some sleep and I'm not about to fall over despite mountains of caffeine. And I'm actually going to do that so it has a bug. And I'm not going to commit it though.
Somebody needs a nap.
I do. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Let me know what you think of the new ad style. And this is basically so people don't have to see pre-rolls. They can dive right in. And I will see you tomorrow.